Welcome. Right, I'll hand over to you. Thank you for joining us and sparing 10 minutes this morning.
Yeah, hello, how are you, everyone? So my name is Lorena, as we just said. And my background, I met Supermums just because, like, I study, well, let's start from the beginning. I didn't know Salesforce existed at all because my background has never been like business or anything like that. So during the pandemic, my daughter is the one who told me, "Oh, well, you don't like passing your time because you cannot work as a Pilates instructor anymore because everything is closed. Why you just don't stay in Trailhead a little bit so you will learn what Salesforce and what like the 21st century will bring to your life?" And I say, "Oh, okay." So that's what I did. I started just like with Trailhead, just filling modules because, as I say, I didn't have any background in business. So I just filled the modules and I passed the batches. And I was just doing things like that just for fun to pass the time. And then I started getting a little bit hooked into it, thinking it's like, well, how does this really work? Because something is filling the modules and passing, but sometimes you have no idea what you have done, and then you get the badge, and it's just like, oh, okay, I got the badge. So how did that work? So that's how I was actually working, and then out of a sudden, I say, well, I will try to pass my certification. So I try to pass it and try to find a job. And then somebody say to me, you know what? You need to actually get work experience and Supermoms. It's the best thing in the UK at the moment to actually train you and to actually understand everything. And I say, okay. So I actually contact Supermoms and I say, well, I would like to get trained as an admin because I really wanted to go into this path. So I had a meet call. I don't remember. I don't think she's in Supermoms anymore, but I had a call with this person and she explained me how everything worked. And I said, well, it's like I have done like modules and I have done everything and I passed my certification, but I have not a clue of almost anything. So I joined Supermoms and it was a great course because with no background, I learned everything from the beginning and I needed to learn everything about sales, about service, about everything that I had no idea. So I had a great mentor as well, someone who works in Salesforce itself. So every time that I had a doubt, I could just email him and he will write me back. Or when we had the sessions, he will really explain me everything about forecasting or everything about how the processes work. He was a great, great mentor for me. And then once I passed my course and I did my internship with Supermoms. Then I landed my first job as a junior Salesforce consultant. There I learned a lot how to implement Salesforce in different industries. So I was working just with the quick silver stars, as they call it. But I needed to start talking to the stakeholders and to ask the right questions of what they need and everything. So then I find out that, well, I think I'm missing a little bit more than just this. So I had the course, the consultancy course with Heather. That was a great help as well because then I start understanding how do you actually map for the processes and how do you actually do everything. So yeah, it has been a roller coaster. This moment that it was up and the moments that was down that I would feel just like the imposter syndrome, like many people I suppose have this feeling, like feeling scared of, do I really know how to do this or not? But as I have been going to the course with the admin and then the consultancy, then I took the course for the chat GTP, just to get to know how to do the prompts and how to do everything, how to use it properly. So no, it has been a great, great time for me in Supermoms. They have been great help. At the moment, I'm looking for a new position because the company where I was working, they decided to change from a B2C to B2B, and they decide also to remove Salesforce. But it was a great experience as well because I was working in the solar sector. So they sell solar panels. The funny thing here is the company is in Germany and the whole CRM was actually set in German. So I needed to use Google Translate because I don't speak German. But everything that teach me how to create like fields and objects and everything, and then use the workbench to translate everything in German and to talk to stakeholders with the new requirements or the requirements that they had, I mean, they speak English as a second language. I speak English as a second language as well. So it was great fun because we needed to find solutions in between, like with a middle language. So no, I mean, it has been very, very interesting. That work, that job teach me a lot about flows as well, because all the flows were failing because their CRM was created in 2016. So the technical debt was quite big. So we needed to refactor some flows. We needed, some of the flows were just like half coded. So we needed to change everything. So yeah, I mean, I had lots of new requests, the day-to-day user issues, and like reports, dashboards. And no, it has been a great experience. And I do actually do recommend Supermums because it's a great community. It's great fun, really. And you are learning, having fun, and having good people around you to help you. Yeah, so that has been my journey.
Thank you, Lorena. And you've always worked virtually in your roles, haven't you? That's been a big plus for you, I think, because you're down in Dorset, aren't you?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I have always been remote. I live in the south of the UK, so it's always remote. Always like with Germany, I work with UK times, even though they start an hour before me, and then I finish 1 hour later. So if there was any request, like at the end of the day, I could always take over from the people in Germany. And most of the companies that I work, they had like a very good Salesforce team as well. So we have developers, we have architects, so it has always been like a good team in which we create and we implemented everything, but everything remote. So just having like a stand up every morning, just deciding what we were going to do, having the Jira board, Slack, and all the tools that we need just to communicate and to have a good communication in uh, in um, in everyday's life, no? For
That's
yeah.
great. That's great, isn't it? Because then you're not the only person that knows Salesforce in that situation. It's nice when you work for a consultancy and in this company, you've always had other people around you that, are more experienced than you, which is quite a nice support infrastructure, isn't it, in a job role?
Yeah, that was nice because I mean, when I was in the consultancy, I had the senior consultants, and when I was working in solar, I had like a senior also Salesforce admin. That if I was like blocked or something was not, she will actually jump in and say to me, "No, it's because this or that," or she will explain me things. So there is always someone. If it's not in your work, it's Google, my friend, or communities, but there will always be someone who will actually help you to resolve the issue or the problem that you are actually facing. That's what is great with Salesforce.
I'm excited to see your journey and what you're going to do next. And hopefully we can help you land the next job. We can spoil you on that one. I've got my eye on a roll for you. So we'll see what we can do. But it's been lovely.
Monday, so it's just when you finish the work and it's like Monday was my last day and now it was Tuesday and it's like you go and you turn on your computer and you say, what am I doing now?
Well, hopefully we'll find you something. But I wish you the best of luck. Thank you, Lorena, for sharing your story. Has anybody got any questions for anybody, for Lorena here? Or I think Casey's still with us. Come through, but really appreciate you sharing your journey. I think it's so important that people just understand, the reality of it all.
Yeah. If you really want to go into Salesforce and all this, it doesn't matter your background really, because most of the people, I will not deny that all the companies where I have had interviews, the first question they ask me is like, why are Pilates instructors wants to come now into the tech sector?
What do you say?
Well, I just said that because I like learning new things and because I think like now there's so many the industry, like tech industry is growing so much and everything's so changing that I say I want to keep up with the changes. I don't want like like my kids, for instance, like sometimes they will say to me, my daughter, she works as a DevOps and she will come to me and tell me about her job. And then she will look at me and she say, well, anyway, what am I saying? It's like, you don't understand anything of this. And that's one of the things that I say, how come I will not understand any of this? So, so that's what I say. I mean, I want to keep up. I really want to get to know more. And because I work as a Pilates instructor, I know everything about the body, how to move, how to, how can I say it, how to rehabilitate people's bodies, and how to listen what they need or what they want or anything. So now it's exactly the same thing, just with tech. Because I need to see stakeholders, I need to see what are their needs, what are their pain points as well, in order to get the solution. So it's the same thing, but just different.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're studying Pilates alongside, right?
Yes, I do teach, but I just have like one or two clients, but there are like senior, because my point in Pilates, I wanted to teach senior citizens in order to help them move with.
Oh,
So that's what I'm doing. I work with a lady that is 79 years old, and she couldn't actually not even walk upstairs, and now she's doing much better. So yeah, I mean, I still need that because I do like helping people, and I
yeah.
like working with people as well, and I think it's important.
That's good that you can get the combination. Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for sharing. As I say, we'll support you on your next job, hopefully. And thank you for spending some time with us this morning. If anybody's got any questions, Lorena might be able to stay on, obviously chat in the background, but I will crack on with the rest of the presentation from that point of view. So thank you once again.
You're welcome.
Brilliant. So no, probably just saying thank you. Really appreciate the time to both of you.